They are the superstars that make this happen. They really are. The ring guys, who back in the day would get to the building, set up the ring, tear it down, drive all night, get to the next town, get a couple hours sleep, grab a cheeseburger, couple Coca-Colas, go back to another arena, set the ring up again, right before the matches, take a shower, and then come and ask me or the other guys, can I get you anything? Is there anything I can get you, man? I'll never forget those guys. In fact, when I think about the Hall of Fame, and I think about honoring people that make this company work,
they will
30th WrestleMania tomorrow. '30th WrestleMania. That's awesome. I was in 4. That was the first WrestleMania I was in. And I said the other day at the office to everybody, I said, you know,
born in blood.
It's WrestleMania 30, but you're already working on 31. You damn sure bet that WrestleMania 75 is going to happen when the founder and creator of this company isn't even around anymore. Well, I better take that back. Vince says he's going to live forever. But to be that dedicated and have this thing come that far, I think that it would be appropriate to have a category in the Hall of Fame where you honor these people. And I would suggest every year you take one. And I would like for it, my suggestion is that it's called the Jimmy Miranda Award. Jimmy Miranda was a guy who in the beginning, before you could get merchandise all over the world, he used to drive his truck with a trailer, show up the building, set up a table, and sell t-shirts and posters and pictures. And he always had an awesome attitude. So next year, I want to see that there's a Jimmy Miranda Award.
Of your fall.
I would not be here this evening, and everybody says this and it becomes cliche. I wouldn't be here this evening if it wasn't for all you Ultimate Warrior fans. I am Warrior. That is my name. I'm the creator, performer of the Ultimate Warrior, the one and only Ultimate Warrior. You are the Ultimate Warrior fans. Ultimate Warrior is a legend. And the Ultimate Warrior fans, you are legendary. You waited all these years to speak your voice. You fought. I saw you fight over the years. I saw you fight back at all the anonymous ones who put forward all the lies and the mischaracterizations. They tried to reprogram your minds, rewrite history about a wonderful, exciting, fun memory of the Ultimate Warrior. And you fought back, and I'm here tonight because of you.
Hesitation is death.
I want to thank No. When I do. Well, you just taught me something. I've been out of business way too long. When I meet people at the signings I do and they come up and say that, I turn it right back on them. No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the life I have. Thank you for the way that I have come to view things about my life, view the experiences I had in the business.
An ally has been slain.
How appreciative I am for having the opportunity to be me. Oh, jeez. The opportunity to just be me. be nobody else. Fortunately, when I was in the business, it was all
Warriors
on
are
merit.
born in blood.
I remember coming back through the curtain when I started shaking the ropes or when I ran to the ring, and there would be veterans there that I was always respectful to. I said it many times. The reason why me and Steve got the chance we did to continue in the business, even though we were greener than green, is because we had manners and we minded them, and we treated the guys who'd been in the business with respect, that we appreciated, that they let us in to their business to give it a try.
Surpass the frailty of your form.
I remember
has disconnected.
how great it was to know that what I put into it was worth something, and it was going to be counted for something. And that's an incredible thing when you can determine your success based on how much you're willing to give to it, how much hard work, how much sacrifice, how much discipline you'll use of yourself to succeed. And when those guys came to me and they told me those kind of things, I would always be respectful and say, I hear you. I just couldn't control myself. I'll try harder next time. In the back of my mind, I kept remembering one person didn't tell me to stop. And that one person was Vince McMahon. And he gave me that opportunity. That opportunity to use my imagination, to use my creativity, and to go as far as I could with it. I remember the first time I went and met with Vince. I don't even think I was on TV yet. And the only time he saw Vince was at television tapings or at Madison Square Garden. And I remember getting an appointment with him. It's kind of funny because back in the day, all the guys would be on the road and they'd be talking about their checks, not getting a pay-per-view check, you know, how they didn't like their check or how something was this or that. And they'd be saying how that when they got a chance to see Vince at TV or at Madison Square Garden, they were going to give him a piece of their mind. They were going to get things straightened out.
Hesitation is death.
A lot of guys up here laughing because they know.
Executed.
Everybody always walked out of there with a bobbly head. Bad News Brown, one of the legitimate bad guys in the business. He had reached his breaking point. He was talking about it on the road. And I thought for sure, it's going to happen now. Vince is going to go down. And sure enough, he had his meeting. He came out with a bobbly head. The psychology in the ring is one thing. The psychology with Vince happens on a whole other level. But I remember meeting with him the first time, and I kept a journal, so I made notes. I went in with him. I don't think I was on TV, like I said yet. Hadn't gotten the push. And it's Madison Square Garden, one of the dressing rooms there. It's all lined with mirrors. And I opened my journal and I said, Mr. McMahon, I said, this is what you can do for me so I can help you better. And I remember he quickly turned around, did a 180. I could see his reflection in the mirror, and he was trying to keep her laughing. He was trying to keep her laughing from the fact that this guy I'm not even putting on TV is coming to me with a list of ideas. He turned back around, he kept his composure, and after that, I got a meeting with Vince whenever I wanted it. Because he knew I was dedicated, and he didn't have to worry about me being out on the road and keeping up my end of the deal with my gimmick. But to be you in your life, to be able to do that thing, to be able to engage your creativity, push yourself hard, know you're going to get paid back for that, is incredible. It was also incredible to experience the magic. The magic.
Enemy killing
The magic of working in a business. All of it was really magic. Traveling up and down the road, going to a different city every day like it was vacation.
Victory.
Showing up at the locker room at night, and the atmosphere is comforting and supportive with the guys that you're working with traveling up and down the road for all these days in a row. I missed that. It was awesome to be able to experience that. It was awesome to be able to
Killing spree.
be bigger and larger than life than I really was.
A summoner has
To
reconnected.
play make-believe and being a tough guy. I mean, let's face it, in this business, there are a few legitimate tough guys.
Peace is the greatest lie of all.
Few legitimate tough guys.
ally has
The rest
been
of us
slain.
get to play that role. And that's an incredible thing to feel, to go out and become a character that people believe in. In this mini battle that you've created, this mini challenge between two characters, one of them to win out. To be a hero to people, to experience what it's like, that fans and kids get behind you in a way where they really, really believe in you in a serious way. I'll never forget the first time that it hit me when I did a Make-A-Wish Foundation. And kudos to John Cena for all the Make-A-Wish stuff he does. Where is John? John.
Violence is arrogance.
He doesn't let anybody know it, but he kicks more ass and does more good with Make-A-Wish than anybody, any other celebrity, any other entertainer.
Fight or be.
I also know, too, from Ed Connors that you're a big Ultimate Warrior, Mark.
Let fear become fury.
But to go out and do that, I remember meeting with the Make-A-Wish kid. I was in my gear. I went to a room. I got down on a knee. The kid was in a wheelchair, and the lighting was just right, where I saw the reflection of my painted face in their eye.
An ally has
Never
been
left me.
slain.
Just the power of that, the responsibility of that, the gift of being able to experience that.
They will greet
That we
you
get to
as
do that.
heroes.
Wrestlers get to do it. A few months ago, Ray Lewis retired. And there was a video montage out where he had done saying things, motivational speaking inside the huddle, that type of thing.
True
He says, I am the
warriors
Ultimate
are
Warrior.
Enemy
born in
rampage.
blood.
Him and Rock and
An
all those
enemy
guys were
has been
Ultimate
slain.
Warrior fans. And the guys at ESPN, what they did was they put Ray Lewis in Ultimate Warrior
What is
gear.
within us.
Wrestlers don't put hockey gear on. They don't put baseball gear on. They don't put basketball gear on. They don't put any other sport gear on. But all those athletes, they put wrestling gimmicks on. That's how powerful it is to have that experience. Being that role model, being a performer in WWE. To me, in my life, I appreciate the opportunity to understand the responsibility to the degree that if you get to play a tough guy, a strong guy
is death.
in WWE, then you should be able to go out and handle a simple thing like life and not fail at it. WWE gives you the gifts, gives you a gear bag that's got everything in it. It's a gear bag I go to every day to make my life work and have for the 18 years I haven't been in this business. It gives you the tools you need to go out and succeed in life in other ways.
Let fear
And it's weak ass
become fury.
when you get that opportunity to do that, to go out and present a different picture than the strong, tough one, heroic
Peace
one that
is
you
the
get to
greatest
present in the
lie
ring.
of all.
People ask me, Warrior, or they say he doesn't appreciate the business, he doesn't respect the business. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about the business. The business, that gear bag that I built here, it didn't just give me what I need to make a match work. It gave me everything I needed to make my life
An
work.
enemy is unstoppable.